Welcome to microtopic 3 brainstorming and idea generation with AI. In this session, you will learn how to use large language models as a powerful creative partner to generate a structured list of ideas, angles, and approaches for any professional task or topic. Let's dive in. Our learning objectives. By the end of this microtopic, you should be able to use large language models to generate a structured list of ideas or approaches for any professional task or topic. This is one of the most valuable uh, skill in professional AI usage. Whether you are brainstorming about marketing campaigns, solving business problems, planning projects, or generating content ideas, AI can dramatically accelerate your creative process. Now, what is AI powered brainstorming? At its core, AI powered brainstorming uses LLM to generate a structured list of ideas or approaches for any business task or topic you may provide. Think of it this way. Traditional brainstorming requires you to draw solely from your own knowledge, your experience, and creativity. AI, on the other hand, has been trained on vast amounts of information from countless domains. It can combine patterns and perspective you may never have considered. Okay, so the key to the key is understanding that AI doesn't replace your judgment. It amplifies your ability to explore possibilities, right? You provide the seed, and AI helps you grow a forest of options. Now, why should we use AI for brainstorming? Let me give you three compelling reasons. The first is speed. AI can generate dozens of ideas in seconds, ideas that might have taken you hours to develop manually. Yeah. Now, secondly, diversity. AI can combine perspectives from different industries, domains, and contexts that you might not have naturally considered. Now, the third one, starting point. Many professionals suffer from blank page syndrome. I do sometimes. AI gives you a starting point to react against, modify, and improve. Even if you don't use the initial ideas, they spark your own thinking and um, your own thinking and creativity. The basic processes. Yeah, right. Let's walk through the basic process of generating ideas with AI. Step one is to identify your need. What do you need ideas for? A marketing campaign, is it for marketing campaign, uh, product feature, business problem? You have to define what you need it for. Two, craft your initial prompt. Be specific about what you are looking for. Include the number of ideas, the context, and any constraints. Now, third, review the output. Don't just scan it. Really think about each of the ideas that AI has generated for you. Next, iterate. Ask follow-up questions to refine, to deepen, or to pivot the ideas. The last one, evaluate and personalize. Apply your professional judgment to select and adapt the best ideas. Next, tools for this task. For brainstorming and idea generation, I recommend using ChatGPT or Claude. Both are excellent for generating diverse ideas. ChatGPT, especially version 4.0, it's great for quickly generating many options. Then we'll have Claude. Claude is particularly good at providing nuances, thoughtful ideas with good context understanding. You can also use Google Gemini for this task, especially if you want to leverage its integration with Google services. All right. So next, effective prompts. We're looking at the the concept. The concept. The quality of your ideas depends on the quality of your prompts. Let me show you what makes effective prompts. All right. A good prompt includes the type. Uh, a good prompt includes the type of ideas you want, the context or the industry, the target audience, the number of ideas, and any specific constraints. For example, a weak prompt will be generate ideas for a new product. Hmm? While a strong prompt would be something like this: generate 15 innovative product ideas for a smart home device targeting busy professionals aged 30 to 45. Focus on convenience, exclude voice assistance. You can see this. All right. The specific prompt yields more uh, useful results. So the key factor here is the type, the context, the audience, the count, and what? The constraints. Now we'll move to the next hands-on example. We'll be using marketing as illustration. All right. So let's put this into practice. Open your ChatGPT or your Claude or your Gemini and try out this prompt. Type it. Generate 10 innovative marketing campaign ideas for a sustainable fashion brand targeting Gen Z's customers. Focus on environmental consciousness and social media engagement. Include the target platform, key message, and one creative hook for each idea. After you get the results, try the follow-up to iterate. All right. Now, you're going to type this as a follow-up. Now, make this more creative and attention grabbing. Focus on viral potential guerrilla marketing tactics. Okay, this is how you iterate to get better results. I believe you like what you are saying on your screen, even as you have tried this out. We'll move to the next. Let's look at another example. All right, effective prompts, that is a B2B context. Okay, suppose you are planning a content strategy for a B2B business, a B2B software company. We have this will be a weak prompt. Say, give me content ideas. This is not going to give you anything interesting. But let's have the strong idea, right? We say generate 20 content ideas for a B2B cybersecurity company's blog. Audience, IT managers or CSOs. Focus, educational and thought leadership. Various formats, how to, case study, predictions. All right. The strong prompt tells the AI exactly what it needs to generate relevant and usable ideas. You could try this too in your ChatGPT and let's see what the outcome is like. All right. So moving on, let's look at another example. Suppose you are planning a content strategy for a B2B. All right. Just like we said before. Let's try another hands-on example. This is for team building. So you copy and paste the prompts into your AI tool. Just pause the video or pause the video and type it out or type as I read it out. Generate 15 team building activity ideas for a remote software development team of 20 people. Focus on virtual activities that don't require expensive tools. Include name, require technology and collaborative goal. Now iterate with this follow-up. All right. Give me options that don't require video calls, as some team members have limited internet bandwidth. Focus on async activities. Notice how the iteration makes the results more useful for your specific situation. Now, moving on, we are going to look at the power of iteration. Right? Now, here's the critical skill that separates amateur users from professionals. All right? If the ideas are too general, ask, can you um, moving on, be looking at the power of iteration. Now, here's the critical here's the critical skill that separates amateurs from professionals, the iteration. First, the first response from AI is really the best. You must iterate, ask follow-up questions to refine, deepen, or pivot the ideas. If the if the ideas are too general, ask, can you make this more specific to healthcare industry? If the if you need more creativity, ask, give me more unconventional or out of the box idea. If the if you need more options, ask, generate 10 more ideas, focusing on cost-effective solutions. If if the ideas need more detail, ask, for each idea, provide a brief description of the target audience and key message. The iterative process is where the real value is generated. All right. Then next, uh, I'll move to